expecting a baby in August.
Yes.
Their first child.
And his first singles title.
Well, he's got a few options here, Grant, isn't he, really? But different weights, different shots.
Well, he probably might play a similar shot to his last and just try to pull that jack out of there and isolate. Better to go 1 down than 2 down, isn't it?
Indeed.
But he might hold on to it as well. Be looking to play a little dig shot onto the jack.
A little bit forceful, I'd imagine.
Yes.
Oh, he's playing quite forceful.
He's going for the yellows.
Quite forceful.
He's got it.
Good shot. Playing a good shot there,
that
Gordon
could be
McIver.
2.
Now, Lloyd again has got an opportunity
Lloyd
here.
again on the little trail. He's got two blacks. He's got a black to rest on, hasn't he, Simon? Black to rest on.
Tickle that jack around the corner for 2 to 3 shots.
Or he might
and we'll start again.
Well, I'd say he'd probably just want to play over the draw for this.
He'd be just drawn to it, making sure he's there, and he gets a little bit of jack, he'd be in clover.
Bonus. Jack movement will be a bonus.
On its way.
He's looking to draw the shot.
He looks wide, is he? Is he wide?
Is he coming? Is it going to turn?
He's wide, Grant.
Oh.
Well, that's a disappointment for Lloyd Bellis.
Beautiful weight too.
Indeed. 2
blacks, I believe. 9.
Well, that's a missed opportunity for Lloyd Bellis.
Is that 9-4?
So Lloyd Bellis misses his chance to close the gap on Gordon McIver. In the next head, with the bowls widely spread, McIver has a chance to lay 3 counting with 1 to come from Bellis. But he can't pull it off and leaves an opening for Bellis to pick up 3 himself if he can trail the jack through to his 2 back bowls. A little bit too much pace, and that costs Bellis another 2 shots, taking the score to 11-4 with only 4 ends left to play. In the next, McIver has his chance to sew it up, but leaves Bellis 1 up with 1 still to come. And Lloyd accepts the opportunity with both hands. Could this be the break that Bellis needs? Is there a chink in McIver's armour?
Crowd are getting a bit nervous, I can tell. You getting nervous, Grant?
It is a nervous time. It's a little bit...
Won't be happy with that for Lloyd.
He won't be
not up to his usual standard.
Not the way Gordon's drawing. On the forehand. Just looking to draw.
He's close. He's close.
Through the hole.
Ooh,
no, he's
good
not.
enough. Good enough there. Good starter from Gordon McIver.
Looking to follow it in. Just to draw the 1.
Just going to go past the head, but that's not a bad home. Not what he would have wanted, but he's given himself options.
A lot of experience from Lloyd Bellis. Who knows what he's trying to create here? He could be trying to create a little catch at the back for the last bowl. That looks like a nicely weighted bowl.
It's a big green from Gordon McIver, coming to a nice home here, I think.
Yes.
Well played from Gordon McIver. That's all he's got to do. Cut him down to 1 or 2s.
Gordon McIver not wanting to fall into any traps. Changing his hand now.
He's looking to just be a reaching shot, just a foot over the head, just trying to snatch that jack around the corner.
He's close. He's close.
He's a ripper.
That's a great shot down to the back of the mat.
Huge bowl from Lloyd Bellis.
Fantastic. Now that's a hard spot to the mat to draw on, I would imagine.
Big swinging hand, this forehand too, so he's got very little options in that respect.
It's down in no man's land.
Uncharted waters down there.
He might have to wobble this one down the side of the mat. I don't know how he's going to get there. He might have to settle for dropping a 1.
Very rarely used skill, the wobble bowl, Grant. I'm not sure whether Gordon has that in his arsenal, to be honest.
Well, I think he's going to have to put it in his arsenal, because I think that might be his only chance.
He's looking backhand.
No, he's going to come the backhand. He doesn't want to play the wobble. Okay. Might be looking just to cut it to 1. Happy to be 4 up, maybe.
Cut it down to 1.
Oh, I don't know if he likes that, does he?
Yeah, he has the weight.
It's pulled up. Oh, plenty
That'll
of
be
room
second
for another.
shot. That'll be second shot though, Grant. That's all he had to do. Get the second shot. Cut Lloyd down to 1.
I think Bellis will follow him then. Same hand, do you think?
He'll have to, I think. I think Grant will have to.
Unless, of course, he can get it out to the side of the mat and get it to hold around that black, but I don't know if that's possible.
No, I'd seriously doubt it myself. Yep, he's lining up the back end, so he'll be following down the MacGyver bowl. Sneaking inside it.
He's way over in the side of his box, though.
Let's it go. Is he going to bean in time?
Oh,
yes, he is.
This is a great
That's the
bowl.
weight.
Fantastic shooting,
Top
too.
pull from Lloyd Bellis. The Canterbury Wizard does it again.
Well, he's 2 down. I'd say Gordon might play down here with a little bit on the draw. Just a little bit over the draw to sit the shot bowl off the back of the mat.
Well, he does no damage if he kills the jack, does he, Grant? He's just still 2 down.
Doesn't want to be narrow onto his black, of course.
No.
Chop it off the head and drop a 3. But 2 down, that makes it 11-8.
2 to go.
And it just...
So, decision time for Gordon MacGyver. Going the
Are we
forehand.
seeing a
This is
comeback here?
interesting.
Are we seeing a comeback?
Interesting here, Grant. Forehand shot.
Well...
Hard bowl, this.
He
Hoping to
might
help.
be wobbling it. Is that bowl straight in his hand? I think he might be looking to...
No, he's just trying to play enough weight to hold it up, is he?
He's going to dive underneath. Oh, he's got away with it, has he?
Yes, I think he might be only 1 down.
Wow, I don't think he was playing for that,
No.
Simon.
Oh, is he?
I think it's 2. I don't think he's got away with it, has he?
Oh, it's tricky from that angle.
Oh, wasn't no measure required, so
No
I'd
measure
say-
required, so we're not sure what we're doing.
I'd say that was...
Soon know. It's 11, it was 2. It's 11-8, 2 to go to Gordon MacGyver.
Now, well, the pressure's on now, isn't it?
Oh, has the worm turned, Grant?
Well, as we've seen many times in this tournament, it's not over until that last bowl is over the finish line. And you can't afford to change your style of play too. You can't afford to defend. You've got to keep attacking.
This is where Lloyd Bellis has not quite been going as well as the last time. He hasn't been nailing this first bowl.
But look at him
Has
now.
he done this time? Has he done this time?
Can he sniff victory here?
Can he break the big drought?
There's only one man that can stop him. That's MacGyver.
Looks to be a good grass. Coming home nicely. You won't
Very
be
good.
disappointed with that. He'd be happy with that, Gordon.
That's a good bowl. Now Bellis. Looking to tuck the jack around the corner. Just get him behind it. On the backhand. It's on its way.
Looks to be narrower than the last one.
Well, it's not far away, Simon. This
But
is
he's playing with a bit more, is he? Just a tad narrower still.
handy. Gordon just trying to draw as well. Just looking to score again. That's all he wants to do. If he can score 1 here, he's 4 up, playing the last.
Here's the weight.
He's got the back
Just a
bowls.
bit big.
He's got the back bowls.
Well, what are the tactics here now, Grant? He's got to get
to
behind,
follow
hasn't
that
he?
last one in and just get him behind the jack, I think, Simon. I think he's just got to keep drawing in there and hope.
Hope that Gordon misses, really.
Yes. He needs to score a 2. At least at 1.
Looks reasonably grassed.
He's in the area again.
He has his weight. He has his weight. Where's he going to go with this
That's
one?
a good bowl.
It's a good home there. Very good shot there.
Well, if Gordon's going to play anything, it's going to have to be with this bowl now. Play through the yellow shot bowl, perhaps.
This is what the crowd wanted to come and see. A good tight game of bowls, Grant.
Yes.
Good north-south game.
If, of course, Lloyd Bellis does manage to get 3 shots in the next 2 ends, it will be a draw and there will be 1 extra end played to determine the final.
Now that's
Well, that's not a nice
very
shot.
unlucky little result for Gordon MacGyver.
But he has got 2 back
there was
bowls
that
there.
weighted shot again. Grant, wasn't it? That little weighted shot.
So if we do find ourselves all tied up at 11 all, they will toss a coin to see who goes first and a new game will commence of 1 end.
Well, more twists and turns in this game, isn't there, Grant?
Well, I think he just has to nail it and hope like hell that Gordon McIver misses again. And then
Well,
we'll have
exactly.
ourselves a pressure cooker.
With that, the way the hand's playing with a bit of weight, you'd sort of you'd be a bit wary now with this next one too. Of course, having missed with the last one.
Is he happy with 3? Is he happy with 3? Is he going to go right round the back, forcing McIver to draw under pressure with his last bowl? It's either that or he draws for 4 himself.
Draws right to the jack himself.
Because then I think McIver might be forced to kill it, maybe drop a 2.
We'll find out. He's going around the back, looks like, doesn't it, Grant?
He's going wide, he's going to cover, forcing McIver to draw.
And a great
that's
shot.
almost
Perfect
another
bowl.
shot.
That's, yes. Perfect bowl there from Lloyd Bellis.
3, possibly 4.
Oh, here's the big bowl, Grant. This is the big bowl now, isn't it?
Well,
A miss here and it's
this
game
is the
on.
game. This is the game right here. If he can draw 1 black, if McIver can draw 1 shot here, he'll be 4 up, and that is a hard place to come back from, needing 4 on the last end of a New Zealand final.
Will he draw it? No, he's going the forehand. He's not trying to draw, Grant. He's going to try and push the bowl.
He's going to hit it. He's thinking he doesn't want to be all square last
This
end.
is big kahunas from Gordon McIver. He's on his way. He's close. He's close.
And is he going to follow through?
Still 2 shots.
Oh,
Game on,
10-11.
Game on.
oh, well done.
And the crowd getting involved.
What a comeback. What a comeback.
Well,
Of course, the advantage with Gordon, he's got the last bowl.
don't change channels, as I heard you say, Grant, last
Yes.
game. Don't change your channels. We're in for an exciting finish here at the bowls.
Last end, 11-10. 1 down is Bellis. McIver with the last bowl.
Lloyd
Well, at the
Bellis.
start of the match, I think you'd be happy to be 1 up last end of a New Zealand final. But McIver might not be quite as happy as he could have been.
And he's nailed it. First bowl.
Oh,
Up
now that's...
Perla.
Oh,
Absolute top shot line. Now the
Putting the
crowd
acid
comes to the
on.
wild.
putting
Few
the acid
Canterbury
on at the
supporters
start.
here.
Fantastic. Oh, this is a great end to a great tournament.
Well, Gordon McIver, how's he going to be feeling now? He led by 6. How's he
Oh.
going to be feeling?
This could be going to an extra end. I don't think we've had an extra end in a New Zealand singles final for quite some time. Well,
Probably
this
back-
is looking quite nice.
He's close.
Oh,
He's close.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
he's had a great shot from Gordon
Under
McIver.
pressure. And that's just relieved the valve a little bit. Big breath there for McIver. Well, starting again from Bellis. All he's got to do is score 1
That's too
shot.
well grass.
It's too wide. He's too wide. It's
Oh, he is
holding.
wide. It's holding. It is holding
holding
ground.
out there.
Well,
Well.
Wood Bellis, 2 more bowls to go to get the shot.
2 more bowls. Are those the 2 winning bowls in there? We can see on the mat there.
Gordon McIver on the forehand. Looks close.
Oh.
Looks reasonable. He's just over. That's not a bad spot there.
Well, of course, that is a pretty good spot because
Not a
of
bad spot there at all. If Lloyd can gets any weight on that jack, that's where it's heading.
that's dead right.
You think he may change his hand? Is he going to change his hand to the back end?
First priority here for
No,
Lloyd is
that's
just
the
draw
forehand.
the shot. He's saying to himself,
No, it's
just
back
give
end.
me 1.
The wily old wizard from Canterbury. What's he going to come up with? No, he's going the forehand,
He's
Grant.
just got to put the pressure on.
Just going to draw. Just going to draw. How's he looking?
And he's looking
He's
good.
skinny.
He's narrow.
He's narrow, but he's got the
but
weight.
he's
No, he just slips past. It's still one to
beautiful
McIver.
weight. Beautiful weight.
Well, Gordon McIver.
Well, a toucher here from Gordon McIver right on top of the jack, and
Could
it
be game, set, and
curtains.
match. 2 bowls to go for McIver, 1 bowl for Lloyd Bellis.
I'll tell you what, though, Gordon wouldn't want to be wide on this and just sit beside that other black.
On his way. Looks to be a good track, does it?
Oh, he's in
skinny?
there.
Is he skinny?
He's in there. Has he moved it? 2 shots.
Good shot from Gordon McIver.
Are they close enough, Simon? Are they close enough?
Well, the pressure's all on the young fella from Canterbury, really now, isn't he? He's got to just dead draw that shot.
There's a black out the back there too, so he can't afford to reach through the head. He has to draw.
No, that second bowl of Gordon's could prove to be a crucial bowl here.
Is he looking at that front yellow?
I think he might be, Grant. You know, he might be.
I don't know if that black's going to take the other black if he hits that front yellow one. No, it's not. He's going to have to draw, Simon. I can't see.
He may be
anything
looking
else.
at sitting the yellow bolt over on top onto
Well,
the jack.
that is a option.
No, he's going forehand. He's just going to draw.
He's going to back his draw.
Here it is.
He's been doing it all day. It's on its way. The last bowl. Does he have the last word? He's close. He's close. It's not there.
I don't think so. I think I might have sat out.
I don't think it's there.
I don't think so. I think Gordon McIver's got it.
Well, I'd see Gordon's fist go up.
He's asking the marker, what is the shot, please?
I think Gordon's not trusting his eyes. I think he's got it. But we see the arms go up.
I thought it was Canterbury's in one eye, but Gordon's obviously not sure here.
I don't think he's got any eyes.
Well, who would know from there, Grant?
Well, I don't think he can go too much wrong by just drawing down there anyway to make sure of it.
I don't think so either, Grant. Well, Gordon McIver.
Well, he's got a better view than us, and it looks like he might be down. By the way, he's looking at that head. He can't tell. He's going to draw. He's
happy. He's happy. Thinks he's got it. Gordon McIver thinks he's got it.
He's going to back himself.
How good are the mandatory man's eyes? We'll have a look.
Well, he'll be kicking himself if he hasn't got it, giving away the shot.
Well, I don't know whether Lloyd's having the, what with him, but he's telling him to measure it.
Measuring for the New Zealand Championship.
He's having a bit of a smile and a giggle, old Lloyd. Wouldn't want to move that.
He wouldn't want to move it. Of course, if he does move it on this measure,
he forfeits that shot.
He forfeits that shot.
Ooh.
That one.
Well, here we go.
Pretty confident. It's all over.
All over.
Well done.
Gordon McIver wins a 2007 New Zealand singles title. Well done to Gordon McIver.
A fantastic game, and almost taken away from him by Lloyd Bellis on a big comeback.
Right down the last bowl.
Congratulations to both players for a highly entertaining singles final. And now on to the pairs final, with the team of Bob Lockery and Tony Griffin ready to go up against John Zitterstein and Mark Ridley. We join the match at the start of the second end, with Zitterstein and Ridley leading by just the single shot and playing with the black bowls. Lockery and Griffin playing with the yellows, Ridley with jack in hand.
Zitterstein with 3 national titles, looking for his 4th here. And Ridley with 1, winning the 4s in 2001 with John Zitterstein.
In this very stadium, Grant.
In this very stadium. It's been good to them.
Local boys do good. Bit of a shorter end this time, Grant. Well, we haven't seen too many short ends.
No, we haven't.
2 semi-finals we've seen.
And of course, John's previous titles have all been 4s titles. 1994, 1998, and 2001. So he'll be looking to add a pairs title to that. And of course, if you get 5, that's a gold star. That's a New Zealand gold star. So if he can get 4, that puts him within striking distance of a New Zealand gold star.
That's a
for 5 titles.
Good job from Mark Ridley. So how many gold star title holders are there, Grant?
There are 3 gold star title holders. There is the late Sen Smith, Grant LeMay, who got his gold star in 2002 from Otago, and Paul Pasilo, who won this event last year to gain his gold star.
So Mark Ridley has been to the head to have a look, see what he's doing. On the forehand still. Just looks to be a little narrow, is he? Not quite what he wanted.
Well, he'll take it though. That's a nicely weighted shot.
So Tony, he'll be just following that same path that Mark Ridley took.
On the forehand.
Looks close.
He's very close, and he's sucked the jack back.
Ooh.
Just a little bit too clean,
Too far.
looking for a rub before the jack, but he's got the jack first.
Start again for the skips with plenty of room. So Ziddistone on the back end. The parts manager from New Plymouth. Just a bit big there with his first one. He probably wouldn't have wanted to be just so far back round the head. So does Bob draw round that front black bowl, Grant?
Yes, he's just on the draw. Just on the forehand.
He's
And
close.
he's very close.
He's close. Here's his
Not
weight.
going to turn for him.
Weight.
Just his
Sits
weight,
in.
he's a foot heavy.
Very handy bowl.
Yeah.
Ziddistone quickly into his work. Knows what he wants to do.
Well, this is going to be very close. I
Yes,
think. Is he going to
is it
turn?
bending? Is
He's
it
got
gonna
it.
turn? He
One
has.
shot.
One
That's
shot
enough.
to Ziddistone.
Well, it's given him a little wing bowl maybe to rest on now with the yellow bowl. He'd be looking to maybe just tickle that jack a few inches closer to those yellows with this one. He's very wide.
Here's the weight. Might turn with the weight, Grant. Is it coming?
He's just playing it a little bit too wide. Look, Ziddistone's quite vulnerable here. He's only got one black in the head. That black sits out. Could be a handful and down. So he needs to get another bowl close.
He's onto his own black, is he?
Is he into the front one? He's hit it over. That's two.
Well, that's to change the complexion of the head too, Grant.
It was always there to hit in.
So it's a force Bob Lockyer to change his shot.
Well, this will be interesting. I think he'll really just be drawing again, though, Simon. Just looking to land on that back black. The first bowl of John Ziddistone's into the head.
You don't think he's got a shot on his back end? Which
Well,
is the right-hand
he's
side of the
looking
mat.
at those blacks onto the yellow.
Pointing, yes, pointing that's the black and the yellow together, which you can push through to sit the shot bowl. And he's playing. Looks to be playing that hand, Grant, too.
He's going for it. He's going up. He's going to be trying to push some of those yellows into the head.
Playing with weight.
And he's almost done it.
He's not quite,
Didn't quite get it clean
catch
enough.
right. Appears to be 2 shots to John Ziddistone and Mark Ridley. So after 2 ends of the 2007 pairs final, it is 3-0 to Ridley and Ziddistone over Griffin and Lockery. Well, Bob Lockery won't be too concerned at the moment. That's just sorting out the mat and seeing how it goes.
Well, finals play is anyone's game. Really, pressure can play a lot of part in this game. And 3 shots is nothing to worry about this stage.
Good opener from the Riddler.
And he's carrying his form on from the semi-final. He was probably the player of the last semi-final matchup with Ziddistone and Bernand.
Definitely the form player of the 4 was Mark Ridley.
So it'll be a good contest between Griffin and Ridley.
Here we go, the same again, just another one close. Another handy bowl from Mark Ridley.
Yeah, that's a good bowl there. That's
Griffin going, still staying on that forehand.
just looking to build something up on the other side of the head for the yellow bowls.
He doesn't like this one. Didn't like it, Grant. He's just slipping through again.
Didn't like it. He knew straight away that he was too heavy. But he's got the back bowls.
Forces Mark Ridley to change his hand and just match those 2 yellow bowls.
Well, he doesn't want to create a target by drawing on that side of the head. If you wanting to get around behind it,
And he hasn't.
you don't want to create a target. Well, I don't think that's where he wanted it.
Well, it's very pretty looking, Grant, but as we know, pretty isn't always good,
No, those 2 blacks are going to go.
especially in your case.
Well, he's going to reach up into this line. Oh, that bounced out of the
wide.
box. I'm not too sure
I
if
think
he was
he's
happy with
wide
that
too, Grant.
delivery.
That was definitely the weight he wanted, but he's just didn't get it away at all well.
He didn't get it away at all well. I'd be disappointed with that. He even might have let it go in front of the line. Simon, what does that mean if he lets it over the front of the line?
Well, then in fact there's a foul bowl, Grant, which means the umpire has the opportunity of stopping the bowl in play, or if the bowl has disturbed the head, of replacing the head where it was prior to the bowl being played.
Well, Zetterstein's going to be wanting to close this split shot up. He wants to be getting in front of this head, wants to be blocking it. Has he blocked it?
No, I think that's more of a guide than anything. That one with...
well, it's actually not too bad. It's stopped him on one side of the head, hasn't it? He can still come in there, though. On the other hand...
Bob Lockery knows what he wants to do.
Changing their hand now.
Amongst it. It's close. Is he done?
Oh, it just locks on the yellow. Good bowl. Cuts it to 1. And that's given him a bit of breathing room.
Zetterstein quickly into his work.
He's playing like a man possessed. He knows what he wants to do. He's hungry for that 4th title.
And that's a good bowl from Dean Zetterstein.
Well, that's 2 black. Well, he can use those blacks, just glancing off them to pick that jack up.
Or he has the opportunity of perhaps peeling those 2 bowls away, Grant, and leaving himself with 3 to 4 yellow.
Well, it's a dangerous shot because it's a bare jack. It's a dangerous shot, Simon, and at this stage of the game, I don't know if he really wants to be doing it, but it's there to play if he wants it.
He's gesturing to Tony Griffin, pointing to those 2 black bowls, so...
He's probably been doing it all day too, and he's thinking, why stop now?
It'll be a should-I, shan't-I shot.
Well, the safest shot is just to reach down, rub off that black, pull that jack away from those 2 black bowls. Of course, if he can draw that jack off, he might be able to rip those blacks out with his last bowl.
I think he's trying to come underneath the head onto the black.
He's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for the blacks.
He's coming on his back end.
So it's going to be a quick bowl down the match, straight at those blacks. Here it comes.
He's close, Grant.
How's his green, Simon?
He's got
it. Great ball.
Played it very well. Oh, the crowd go wild. That's a great shot.
A brave shot. But that's what gets you here. Playing shots like that, taking your opportunities, and not wasting them.
So Zetterstein, 2 to 3 down. He's skinny.
He's skinny. He's a bit short. He's dropped short. Oh dear.
We will not be happy with that, John Zetterstein.
Well, this has got yellow back in the game. This could be a tied ball game after 3 ends here.
Bob Lockery, pumped up by that great shot there. Just needs a draw for a 4th shot.
Zetterstein's let them off the hook here. If he had scored there, that puts more pressure on, but the pressure's now been released.
So this is a harder shot in the book, Grant. Going back to a draw after you've played
the bonus shot. Oh, the bonus shot, yeah.
Bonus. You don't want to miss these ones. How's the grass?
Champions get the bonus shots. And he's got it.
Maybe 3, Grant. Looks that back bowl may not quite be in.
No, it might be only... I don't know if the side one is either. It might only be 2. Is that... No, it's 3. 3 yellow.
3 shots. So that aggressive shot from Bob Lockery has meant we are now scored at 3-all after 3 ends in the final of the 2007 men's. What is men's, Grant? There's only men out there.
Well, there are only men out there. There are no female teams left in the tournament.
But we're an equal state of sport, so anybody can play in it, can't they?
That's right. Well, that last shot of Bob Lockery's would have boosted his confidence no end. He took the risk, it's paid off. It's now 3-all after 3. This is a great start from Mark Ridley. That's a good lead bowl.
Tony Griffin changed his hand. He wasn't quite getting the green there hand, so he started to change his hand and try his luck down the forehand. Coming in nicely. How's the weight? He's not bad.
Nicely weighted. Using the black bowl, sitting in for shot.
Don't know, Mark Ridley's changed his hand also. Very open stance for Mark Ridley. Of course, every bowler has their own certain style and way they deliver the bowl.
That's right. You deliver it how you most feel comfortable, and Mark feels quite comfortable playing like that. Just on the backhand, looking to draw close as he can.
Is it coming home? Is it coming home?
And a roll short, just another roll on that bowl, and he would have been in there on the jack. But it's a pretty handy head for yellow.
So, Michael, you just need to get past that front yellow shot and just sit in between the yellow bowl.
Well, if he can get right in behind that jack hand through here, he'll have a great head.
Here, Grant.
Oh, he's just short.
He won't
Good
be happy
green.
with that. No.
Well,